curl from the Statue of Liberty. Over the years, corrosion created this gaping hole at the end of one of the statue's curls. This piece was removed and replaced during the 1986 restoration. Metalworkers made the replacement using traditional hammered copper techniques. That's this thing right over here. Mold of the statue's nose. To repair the Statue of Liberty's damaged nostril, metalworkers took a mold of the original copper part and used it to create a replacement piece. Right there. Iron armature bar. Iron armature bars like this one gave rigidity to Bartholdi's thin copper statue, yet by the 1980s, they were crusting and had started to disintegrate. That's this one right over here. Steel armature bar. American steelworkers replaced the iron armature bar system with stainless steel bars. This one right here. Why is the statue green? At its inauguration, the statue was the color of a reddish-brown penny. Over time, the statue's skin turned green through patination, a chemical reaction that occurs when copper is exposed to moist air. This natural process formed layers of corrosion that actually protect the statue. The statue in 1886, before the green patina had formed. The effect of patination on copper coins. The torch and flame, 1876. Bartholdi's original design. Frederick Auguste Bartholdi originally designed the flame as a closed copper shell that he intended to be gilded and lit only by reflected light. The torch was displayed in Philadelphia and New York's Madison Square until 1882 for fundraising efforts. Sometime between 1882 and 1884, two flame tips were adjusted in Paris, altering the shape for the first time. The torch was exhibited at the Philadelphia Centennial Exposition in 1876. The flame in 1886, after 2 rows of portholes and interior lights were added. An 18-inch high belt of glass and a skylight were added in 1892. Gutzon Berglund redesigned the torch in 1916. Dismantling the flame, 1984. Metalworkers manipulate a copper piece of the new flame. Workers install the new flame and torch, 1985. The flame and torch as it appears today. 1886. 2 rows of openings were cut into the flame and electric lamps were installed inside. The statue initially doubled as a lighthouse. 1 month before the dedication, the U.S. Lighthouse Board altered the flame as an attempt to increase visibility. At the statue's inauguration, however, the flame emitted only a faint glow. Afterward, engineers attempted to improve the electrical system and added portholes to release more light. 1892. Larger windows and a skylight were added. In another effort to improve the lighting, engineers installed an 18-inch glass belt and a red, white, and yellow stained glass skylight in the flame. Short-lived experiments were also made with red, white, and blue lightning, emanating this time from the statue's crown. Bartholdi visited in 1893, expressed his dissatisfaction and suggested gilding the statue. 1916, 600 stained glass panels replaced the copper surface of the flame. American sculptor Gutzon Borglum, creator of Mount Rushmore, redesigned the flame with amber stained glass panels and flickering interior lights. This Chinese lantern effect allowed rain and debris to enter the statue over the years. 1986. Restoration of Bartholdi's original design. Severe corrosion prompted a complete replacement of the torch in the 1980s by the National Park Service and the Statue of Liberty Ellis Island Foundation. French metalworkers from the shop Les Metaliers Champenois reproduced the flame's copper shell based on Bartholdi's original design and his repulse technique. The flame was covered with gold leaf, creating the dazzling glow that Bartholdi had always intended.